This is the North Cemetery in Manila, one of the largest burial grounds in the Philippines. But it's not just the dead who live here. It is also home to some of the country's poorest families, including Evelyn and her 7-year-old daughter, Helen, along with her 5 brothers and sisters. In exchange for keeping several crypts clean, Helen and her family are allowed to live here in this small tomb. But it's not anyone's idea of a home. There's no running water and no electricity, and they are surrounded by death and wild dogs. It's dark, dirty, and dangerous. But with no money and no home, they have no choice. It's early morning. There's no money for food today, so breakfast is 2 cups of coffee shared among the children. Helen's mother hopes it will keep the hunger pains away for at least a few hours. Then, it's time to fetch water and get to work. While other children are in school learning, Helen is here, working. Her responsibilities include scrubbing and sweeping the crypts. Then, she must help her mother with the chores, taking care of the younger children and cleaning the shelter. But she knows when she leaves the tomb, she must be careful and watch for strangers who come to the cemetery to prey on vulnerable children. I went to meet Helen and the family, accompanied by Children International representative Carmi Carpio. She told me how the family had been forced to move here several years ago, and how hard Helen's mother worked to keep her kids safe and make a home for them here, among the dead.
Here they are.
How are you?
The mom here is Evelyn.
Hi, Evelyn.
And this girl here is Helen.
Hi, Helen.
When they showed me where they lived, I was astounded at how Helen's mom had transformed this cold, empty tomb into a shelter for her children. The first thing I noticed was how spotless it was and how much pride they took in their humble home.
And wow, I mean, it's definitely small in here. Where does everybody sleep?
Some of them sleep on top of the crypt and then the rest on the floor.
But when I sat down to talk with Helen's mother, I was quickly reminded of how difficult life is for Helen and her family.
As a mother, what would your biggest dream for Helen be for her future?
My greatest wish is that Helen would be able to go to school and have a better future. That none of my children will go hungry, and we always have food to eat. Life is getting a lot more difficult for us here. I'm afraid I can no longer make it.